What's the significance of announcing your candidacy at this location?
Thank you. The reason we're here, you see the weeds everywhere, this is the 6th ward right now, and that's Katrina Lau. I don't know if we made contact with her yet or not.
Not regarding this issue.
Okay.
The weed issue in general.
All right, Ryan Harris, Christine, you here. Ryan Harris was the young girl who was found raped, murdered, and killed. She helped change the park name to Ryan Harris, and there was a lot of weeds like this.
Still
and the young girl was over there murdered. So number one, I didn't want a peachy place to have the announcement. I wanted to have the real situation we're dealing with. This is what's real. We have neglect. We have leadership that's out raising money. You look at how much money they raise, but we neglecting the neighborhoods and whatnot. So I wanted us to see this, and I can pledge to you that you will not see this under my candidacy. I will step across the state rep lines and talk to these aldermen and put pressure on the aldermen to help us change this. And I don't want the city to do this. I want our young people to do this. They'll do this. They'll clean this up. But we got to do something for them as well. And what we're going to do for them is them traveling, going out of town. Us helping them create jobs, repainting fences and mowing grass and things like that. So that's going to be my plan that I plan to introduce. And we're doing it now. But when I'm in office, I had the power behind me to do it. That's why we're standing here, though, is because I want you to look at the neglect and just how our leaders have just left this institution to just rot.
Everybody should understand that immediately. If leaders are leaders first and servants second, we don't want them. That's the people that are ruining everything. We want servants. Every leader starts out as a servant and becomes a leader after he's become a servant. You're a servant leader. Most of the aldermen are not. Most of the representatives are, because they don't understand representation is not leadership. You represent the people. They're actually leaders.
And I'm glad you said that, because it goes to what Ron was asking, which is great. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to have a listening tour. Now, we're already out there on the block, but we're going to have a zip code, 6 zip codes in this district. We're going to have a listening tour to go around and make certain that we're listening to what the people are going through. What are our elders going through? We're going to listen to what our youth going through. All 6 areas that I named in the daily living, but we're going to listen specifically to hear what they're going through. And that's going to be part of our research team to find out what laws and what's in place right now that's standing in the way of the barriers that's standing in the way of them having whatever it is that we listen to that they have as issues going on. So that's part of it, Ron. I'm gonna be, as Barack say, I'm gonna listen to what the people say, and that's what I'm gonna fight for. Not what the politicians and the lobbyists and all those people. And because I want to set money from them, I'll be in a better position to stand against whatever they're trying to lobby for and really represent the people.
Yeah. Let's say I'm concerned about you having enough money to actually put yourself out there and win. So what can we do to help them right home?
That's a good question. That's the treasurer. That's her job. I look to run the cheapest campaign ever. Barack did it, and I always refer back to him. He's the only politician I really have inspired by. But he did it with small contributions, with just grassroots people giving what they could, and I plan to do the exact same thing. You know, with NBCU, for over 8 years, we did the $1 a month, $12 a year. That's what we survived that long with, and it's going to be the same thing with the campaign. So people giving they $1, $2, $3, $5, $10, that's how we're going to do it. Tepetti got in office with 14,000 votes. That's how many, because everyone else was off the ballot, so that's how many people voted Democratic in the last election. So 14,000 times $1. So $14,000 a month. We got until February, we got, 5 months? Something like that. So 5 months times $14,000 is my vision. That we get that $1 from each person. And if they give you that $1, chances are they're going to vote for you. I'm not giving you no money if I don't believe in it. I'm not giving you a penny if I don't believe in it. So if we go out there and we get people to believe in us and get that $1, that's really a vote. We just got to stay in their life long enough for them to really start to catch the vision and see how they can change it themselves. So that's how we go do it. Block by block, everybody contributing whatever they can. I'm going to be going around the district with us doing poetry for us. And one of them is here today. Tierra, can I bring you up real quick? And just speak whatever you got on you. And then anyone who has to lead, that's fine. I appreciate you coming out. But introduce yourself and how we met and do what you do.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
As Syron said, my name is Tara. I'm also known as Poetry in Motion. And I believe in Syron. Syron and I met at National Louis University. We had a couple classes together, and I always thought he was a good guy. You know, so when we kept in contact after he left National Louis, and when he told me what he was doing, I was behind it all the way. You know, and I think he's, like I said, he's always struck me as an honest, sincere, you know, good person. He's doing something really good for the community. You know, whether he's in office or not. I think what he's doing for the community and what he's doing for our young people is a really good thing. And that's what I stand behind, because I see too many of our children running in the streets, playing in dirt, you know, wearing dirty clothes, not having anything to do with this, you know, or at least acting like they have nothing to do with this park right down the street, or at least within walking distance. But, you know, so we need to get the parents involved in this too, you know, because, you know, as they keep telling us, our children are our future. And as it stands right now, if the children are our future is looking rather good. You know, so we need to do something about that.
All right.
So, and this is one of the reasons that I'm behind what he's doing. And it's also one of the things that inspired me to write the things that I write, because of what I see, what I encounter, what I've experienced. And with that said, I'm going to go on, and I hope you all find some inspiration here. Thank you. Okay, this is called There Are No Bastards Here. There are no bastards here.
Okay.
Let me explain a few things. And I know it's way past time, but I want you to know how I feel and see things in my mind. See, I wasn't ready when you came along, but I thought it best to do it on my own. They say you're a bastard child without a father, a mother, all alone. I say there are no bastards here. Not this child, not in my home. And it was hard making it day to day, especially when those close to you had only harsh things to say. With no will to live, I nearly gave up my life. Almost lost the battle, not once, but twice. Trying to hold on, I'm sorry. Not knowing my own strength, I found a way to get us through. Knowing it's not your fault, but my responsibility to love and take care of you. Tired, angry, constantly frustrated, mentally drained, and physically mentally constipated. But seeing how you've grown, I just don't see what they see. My child as a bastard? No, never. Not to me. Crying at night or sometimes during the day, asking, wondering, what did I do to deserve such pain? Till I realized you brought back the joy and helped me live life again. And at times, you talk too much and sometimes question my authority. And maybe I thought about giving you up or leave you in that hospital nursery. But I know I did good when you said Happy Father's Day to me. So there are no bastards here from what I can see. Just a mother and her children living as a family.
All right. I agree with that. That's real. Can we have copies?
It's a possibility. There's something, because I am working on publication. There's
Is it copyrighted?
Yeah. Majority of my things are copyrighted.
I only got one copyright, so we need to talk.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is called Legacy of the Ghetto. Everywhere I turn, I see papas and daddies and the potential baby mamas on the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th floors, on the ground, all the common drama. The hypes with their pipes, the bad boys and pimps, young adults trying not to live the ghetto dream, running cats and babies with no socks and shoes, broken spirits mending, and some still crying the blues. Little boy with his jokes and notes trying to win the approval of the older folks, while his brothers and sisters play hide and go seek. But it's always that one that just gotta run the streets. Trifling mama too lazy to feed her babies, deadbeat daddy missing out on what he created. Granddaddy telling the stories of old, full of laughter and wisdom. Grandma smothers you with kisses and love upon her bosom. Legacy of a ghetto isn't always what it seems, turning traces of hope into your dreams. Colors peeling from the porches with their colors peeling from the porches with their broken stairs. Shoes, paper, clothing, wires hanging from the air. Backpacks and purses carried on the stressed out shoulders, moving past the faces, young and still looking old. The cars, the trash, the corners, the people crowded upon the street. Mama teaching, daddy preaching, Somebody answer that phone.